Okay.
Just to give you a sense of what a hearing involves, there was a hearing scheduled on 7 of these appeals for this past Friday night. That was the only night available to do it. So we were asking people to be here on a Friday night from 6 to 9 p.m. It took hours and hours just to get a time identified that was acceptable to the board members, to the staff to support it, to the complainant. We also had to engage the hearing officer. We're hiring an outside attorney for each and every one of these hearings. Then there was the time spent preparing for this hearing. There was several hours of, a couple of hours of training the CPRB board chair to actually manage Zoom webinar, because this involves being in an open meeting, then going into closed session to hear from the complainant, going back out into open session, going back into closed session to hear from the other side. So there's a fair amount of technical, just learning to manage the webinar within the CPRB board to maintain the confidentiality of the process. And so it was an incredibly complex and time-consuming, labor-intensive process. In the end, number one, it didn't work out apparently for the complainant in his schedule, so that didn't go forward. And then by that time, several of the CPRB board members apparently had conflicts as well. So the resources, the time, the money, the energy consumed with these frivolous complaints are demanding and sucking, as Scott has said, sucking the energy out of the ability to actually deal with the serious and significant issues that the public wants us to deal with. And if people are wondering why things are moving slowly, we have COVID, yes, but we also have a system that is being deliberately buried. And there's a fairly surgical way that the board, CPRB, can actually get out of this. It's just amending the ordinance to the point where you develop a triage system and then follow that.